And the last one's square root of a rational perfect square. If your numbers are perfect squares, you're just going to go ahead and take the square roots of your numbers. If they are not perfect squares, you're going to reduce the fraction down first, and then you should have perfect squares that you can take the square roots of. 27 over 75. Well, 27 and 75 are both not perfect squares. I can't just do the square root of 27 and get a nice whole number. But if I happen to divide them both by 3 and reduce my fraction down, still under the square root, 27 divided by 3 is 9. 75 divided by 3 is 25. Now they both end up being perfect squares, and I can take their square roots. The square root of 9 is just the nice plain whole number 3, no square root over the top of it anymore. The square root of 25 is the nice whole number 5. You always want to check at the end, is your fraction in simplest form? In this case it is. 3/5 can't be reduced. And so that's just going to be my answer. Number 23, 16 and 25. Oh, those are both perfect squares, and besides the fact I can't reduce that down anyway, even if I wanted to. So I'm just going to do my square roots. The square root of 16 is 4. The square root of 25 is 5. Can't reduce that fraction, so 4/5 is just going to be my answer. And number 24, 48 and 27 are not perfect squares, but I can divide them both by 3, right? So if I reduce my fraction down, 48 divided by 3 would be 16. 27 divided by 3 is 9. So now I have values that are perfect squares. The square root of 16 is 4. The square root of 9 is 3. And so 4/3 is going to be my answer. They're not going to want the mixed number answer for those who like to grab their calculators all the time. They'll want the improper fraction answer, 4/3. And that should be the end of everything that's in our review. So if you hop over to your Alex pie chart, I have to log back in. So log into Alex if you're not. Waiting. It's waiting, waiting, waiting. Hopefully when they come this afternoon, hopefully they will come this afternoon. They didn't come last week. VentureCom's supposed to be putting in some new cable or something. Hopefully that will straighten out all our slow spots. If you go to your report for your pie chart, Annette, do you care if I use yours for an example? I can do that? It'll look something sort of like this. Now she doesn't have near as much time as I would like to see, but that's okay because her progress is good. She has 6 topics that are due today to finish the review section, and so hopefully in the next half hour or so she can get those 6 things done that we just covered today, and then she'll be right on track to start chapter 1 here shortly at about 10 o'clock. So you want to look at your pie chart. Now keep in mind the beginning stuff is easier, so we probably want to put a little more time in each week, but for now I'm looking here and saying, yeah, you're right on track of where we're at in class, so that looks great. So check that out, see where you are. You want to, by 10 o'clock, try to get all those topics done, and then we're going to start chapter 1.